Welcome to everyone watching right now, regardless of where you're watching from. I truly hope you're all well, safe, and paying attention to what's happening in the world, because what I'm going to share today is unusual and requires your full attention. I'm analyzing and studying with you exactly what happened today, May 4th, and new information has emerged, creating an increasingly tense and delicate scenario. Iran has acted again, carrying out new attacks, hitting vessels in the Strait of Hormuz region. There are indications that direct confrontations with American forces may have occurred, with reports suggesting that ships linked to the United States were targeted while navigating the Middle East. All of this is happening amidst an escalation of tension that shows no signs of slowing down. On the contrary, each new update seems to further increase the level of risk involved in this situation. At the same time, information is emerging that the United States Navy has received orders to guarantee the passage of ships through the region, trying to keep maritime traffic open despite the constant threats. This puts us in an extremely sensitive and dangerous scenario, so stay with me until the end, because there is more to come. There are many important details that need to be clearly understood. I'm back in the studio, returning to my normal routine after a period away, and I want to thank everyone who continued to follow and support me even during my absence. This makes all the difference. Now that we're back, I ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel because this helps to bring this information to more people and strengthens the growth of this content. It's not just a click, it's a way to directly support the work and allow more people to stay informed about what's really happening. I also want to know your opinion, so leave a comment saying how you think the United States should react to this situation. Do you believe there should be an immediate response or that there is still room to prevent a further escalation? Participate because your perspective is important. Also, activate the bell to receive all notifications and not miss any updates because the scenario is changing rapidly and new information may emerge at any time. Now let's get straight to the point and analyze what happened. Two ships were attacked on May 3rd in the Strait of Hormuz. The first one was hit by several projectiles that have not yet been fully destroyed. The weapons have been identified, but all indications suggest they are anti-ship missiles or armed drones. The attack occurred approximately 78 nautical miles north of Fujairah in the United Arab Emirates, according to information released by UK maritime authorities. Despite the seriousness of the situation, fortunately there were no injuries among the crew, which brings some relief within an extremely worrying scenario. At the same time, the United States is encouraging commercial ships to continue crossing the strait, attempting to maintain normalcy in global maritime traffic. However, the Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has made it clear that any vessel attempting to cross could be the target of further attacks, putting everyone on high alert. The second incident involves a cargo ship that was also attacked while passing through the region, this time using small, fast boats that are a trademark of Iranian naval operations. These boats are extremely agile and dangerous, equipped with machine guns, and capable of carrying between 2 and 4 anti-ship missiles each. They quickly approached the target and opened fire, launching their weapons against the ship. Again, there is no confirmation of casualties. While there have been no fatalities so far, the attack clearly demonstrates the aggressive strategy adopted by Iran in this region. Now, the situation becomes even more complex, with reports that an American warship was hit by Iranian missiles. According to local sources and media outlets linked to Iran, 2 missiles were fired at a U.S. vessel after it ignored warnings not to cross the strait. This information was even released by semi-official agencies, which claimed that the ship was hit and forced to retreat. However, the American government officially responded by denying that any ship was hit, although it did not deny that there was an attempted attack. This discrepancy in statements raises many doubts and shows how information is still being constructed in real time. What we know with more certainty is that missiles were launched towards American ships and that the defense systems of these vessels were likely activated to intercept the threats before they caused damage. This indicates a level of confrontation that goes beyond isolated attacks on commercial ships and enters much more serious territory. More sensitive than the direct military forces involved, another extremely relevant point is the satellite imagery captured on May 2nd, showing the presence of approximately 40 Iranian speedboats positioned in the Strait of Hormuz. This number is significant and suggests a coordinated operation. These vessels are not there by chance. They have been used to harass ships, create constant tension, and possibly install sea mines in the region, further increasing the risk for any vessel attempting to cross. The presence of these units clearly demonstrates a strategy of control and pressure on one of the world's most important maritime routes. The Strait of Hormuz is responsible for a large part of global oil transport, and any instability there can have direct impacts on the world economy. Therefore, what we are seeing is not just a regional conflict, but something that can directly affect several countries around the planet. Given all this, it is crucial that you continue to follow the updates. And once again, I emphasize that you should like and subscribe to the channel, because this helps keep this content active and reach more people who need to understand the gravity of what is happening. Also, share it with whomever you think might benefit. You need to be informed because moments like this demand collective attention and understanding of the facts. Stay with me because new information can emerge at any moment, and I will bring it all to you in the clearest way possible, keeping you always updated on this scenario that is far from stabilizing and that can change drastically at any time.